for those guys to take on what they took on with American Fork, you know, for those guys to take on that job and that deed, to put those roots up and to make those roots a reality, is a bigger effort than I think more people can even understand.
In the early 1980s, sport climbing had only recently been discovered. Climbing with the use of bolts as your protection was a new thing. The Europeans had been climbing strong for some time on dead vertical or less than vertical routes. But research shows that steep, hard sport climbing started in one of the most unlikely spots, American Fork Canyon, Utah. This steep, crumbly, blocky limestone was hard to develop into good quality routes. It was a new style of sport climbing. But these three people, Bill Boyle, Boone Speed, and Jeff Pedersen, were dedicated and wanted to leave their mark on the climbing world.
There was a worldwide World Cup competition at Snowbird in 1988, and the entire world, best of the best climbers in the world, came to Utah.
And people came here from France and Japan and everywhere to climb on these routes, stuff that Boone and those guys bolted.
After the Europeans came and gave the canyon their stamp of approval, American Fork became the new hot spot for steep, hard sport climbing. Nowadays the canyon has slowed down, but there are still strong climbers putting down new hard routes.
To me right now, living here and it being a local climbing area and mainly seeing locals here, you know, with a few traveling climbers, it's pretty cool to know that this place was the, you know, one of the areas that started hard American sport climbing, and people recognize that from all over the world.
So these guys were the ones who are paving the way for, you know, climbing as we know it now. And American Fork just had to be, you know, their playground. You know, they climbed there a lot. Take. I think it's always important to recognize the people who made things the way they are now.